All right. This is Bum Wine Bob. Welcome to an all-new edition of Bum with Bobcat on Premier Podcast Network and on the Bum Wine Bob YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in, joining us. Hopefully you have your drinks lined up because here we're always ready to go. You know, we got the bottom shelf, the best of the worst in cheap booze is here. And look at this guy here showing off his dose, sponsored by Four Loko stickers. And my one Roadhouse is here with us, man. Roadhouse, how you doing, man?
Good. Always excited.
Always excited to be. You're always showing off that sponsored Four Loko, which
that's right.
Which you got that Four Loko loyalty right there. I got it right here. See, yeah, because you got that. See who needs another sticker when you got your hat? I mean, did you lose your hat again, or you just decided?
No. I just I've been rocking this all day long.
I mean that is I love that hat. That Four Loko camouflage backyard barbecue hat.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Got the
right there with the America
stripes on.
Beautiful hat.
Glare.
Put the hat back on before you blind everybody who's tuning in here and hopefully subscribing to us on YouTube. Smashing that subscribe button. Trying to just spread the word out there. We say it every week, getting out there. The best of the worst and cheap booze is right here, and we're trying to get back on that weekly schedule again, releasing this stuff. Apple Podcast has been getting upset now, calling us a semi-monthly podcast,
right?
Instead of like updated weekly or bi-weekly, semi-monthly. A few weeks ago it did say monthly, and I was like, whoa, no, don't do that. The people are going to think we're not putting the content out there. But just because we took a few weeks off here and there, they get all bent out of shape. So don't worry, Apple. We're going to get back on the weekly routine and make you guys happy. So don't worry. Don't worry about that. But everybody out there, follow, like, subscribe, tell your friends, 5-star review, all your favorite podcast apps, all the good stuff that we have covered for you here.
Yeah, we're putting in the work so you don't have to, but we hope you do.
Yeah, and we're always happy to take suggestions of stuff you want to hear us drink or talk about. Because literally, let me pull this up really quick. Our good buddy Dennis, because I had just posted just before we started recording here, I had something pop up in my memories of right here from 6 years ago.
Yes.
Red Dog was the last time I picked up Red Dog 6 years ago. And look at that. See that nice photo shoot I did?
Yeah.
You see the work that I put into getting pictures right to post of different things. Look, there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 pictures of cans of Red Dog. Now, that's dedication.
Yeah.
Right there.
It disappeared for a while, and then all of a sudden it was back. I seen it when I got it back then.
Mm-hmm. And then it was gone, and then it's been officially
back and it's gone again.
Yes, it's been discontinued. Sadly, maybe one day. It was in that list, I think, even before that big list that Molson Coors put out of beers that they were axing a few years ago.
Yeah,
of all like the budget ones, and they said that Red Dog had been discontinued as well, which was very, very upsetting to see.
But I know in the early 90s, I made their stock go way up.
Yeah.
Because they're, golly, we drank so much of that. Bottles or cans. Yeah. You get them in both back in.
Ooh, man. Yeah. So I posted that on, and our good buddy Dennis said it. He said, "Have you ever heard of Bad Frog beer? Their logo was a frog flipping people off." And I said, "Never heard of that." And he said, It might have been a Michigan beer. I'm not sure, but it's long been discontinued. So I don't know where that. So if anybody out there besides Dennis has heard of Bad Frog beer, let us know. And if you happen to know where it might be hiding, if it's still out there, or there's some random liquor store that is still stocking it on in the way back of the cooler, let us know. we'd like to check that out. But I was getting started here, keeping it simple this week with some Keystone Light to get the ball rolling here. But
Okay.
have some other drinks, some new stuff, some different stuff. We have a returning friend joining us here this week, and he's going to be appearing shortly in my place, and that is our good buddy Bourbon Bob
Oh, wow.
is showing up here. Yeah, it's almost been a year
Yeah.
since
Yeah.
he
Oh,
graced his presence on the podcast, but he'll be showing up here shortly. But Roland, I know you were out there today searching it, and you found something that
I
was
found something that was kind of, I thought was new until did a little bit of research on it. And all it is the bottle has changed just a little bit, but it's Victoria. It's made in Mexico, cerveza, but it's in a 32 ounce of quart.
okay.
And
So
I'm ready to bust this one open.
crack it open. Get very
I
very
got my,
thirsty over there.
I got my thing.
You got your thing. Put that thing away. Don't.
Got the thing. Yeah, it wasn't twist top.
Yeah. See, oh, there it is. There's that first sip.
Not bad.
Not bad.
I like it.
Yeah, like I was saying
I
before,
like it.
before we started recording, I said I've had it before. Haven't had it recently. Has never been a go to
Oh, it's
for
good.
me.
I bought two of them, so
Just to be safe, you got to make sure.
yeah. It's always all right. Perfect example is you with the USA. First time trying it, second time was better. There's a good color on it.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's nice.
Yeah, but two. You gotta do two.
You got it. You got to give it that second run around. Even with the jungle juice, was that I said we tried it first, and we're like, oh
Yeah,
man, this is great. We're like, this is awesome. And then I was doing the rankings, and I was like, all right, I need to drink this again before I can honestly give it my review and my
yes.
perfect ranking of it. So I had it, cracked it open a second time, and then
You did a legit ranking. I would have done top five a little different order than you.
yeah,
My
it's
taste
a
buds,
lot. It's yeah,
but
it's to each their own.
if we would have done the power ranking right after we did Jungle Juice review the first time, I would have said Jungle Juice takes 3, 2, and 1.
Taking the top three
It
spot.
was the build up to that made it so much better that night.
Right.
It was honestly
yeah. The
the
whole
excitement,
the search and everything
the
for it.
search,
You
the
haven't
journey
I
that we
couldn't
went
find it.
on.
You had to send it over here. The 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 tracking, the United States Postal Service, Christmas, will it get here? Will it not? Where is it sitting for 3 days and showing up out of nowhere? So
Yeah,
but that's what happens. So, but speaking of rankings, we'll get to something else ranking related in a little bit. But I think I want to get some more drinks. I finished my one can of Keystone Light here, but as we said, Bourbon Bob was out there on the streets, and this really came up a little bit, somewhat out of nowhere, but not too much. The recording we're doing here tonight was kind of a shifting gears of what we had planned to do originally with the guest who couldn't make it, but we're gonna reschedule that and not spoil anything, so you have to
yeah,
wait
yeah,
for that. But I was out last week in my usual searching, and I'm at the liquor store going all around, and I see uh, a table set up front by the register, and this picture here, it says our favorite bourbon, Quarter House Kentucky bourbon, the usual price $44.99. Then their price at the store $39.99, and then the sale price of $24.99.
The funny thing is, I looked at that picture 3 times before I caught the trifecta there.
Yeah, it's like you have your I guess your MSRP price, and then you have our store price of what we're selling it for, and then you have your sale price of what you can get it for today
Yeah.
on sale. And so I saw it when I was there last week. I went past it and I saw, I'm like, okay, it's right up front, but I wasn't sure about it. So I said, all right, let me hold off. So I consulted with Roadhouse, the my bourbon mentor over here, after the Noah's Mill that was sent
Yeah.
over last year for Bourbon Bob's first trip down that road. And you had said you never heard about it, but for $25 for the bottle, you can't really go wrong if it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
You can always mix it. You get some Coke and mix it in. Look what I brought along
Okay.
with me here.
You got your
Just in
backup.
case, just in case.
Yeah.
And so I said, all right, but I'd already left the store. I picked up a couple other things in the meantime. And then I was with some friends this past weekend, and I showed them the same picture. I said, hey, have you guys ever heard of this bourbon before? And they're like, never heard of it, but same thing for $25.
You can't beat it.
You can't
90
you can't
proof.
go wrong. Yeah, 92 proof, 750 milliliter bottle.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong. So I was out today. I stopped and I said, well, if it's still there on sale, I'll pick it up. And lo and behold, there it is. It's still sitting right at the front table. So I picked it up there, and that's what we have here today is the Quarter Horse Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So that's right here. Then also a shot of it there for everybody watching along on the YouTube channel. If you're not watching along, this is what you get to see. You get to see
Yeah.
pictures, pictures, and everything of what we have here. So
Real quick on the bottle, does it say where which distillery?
Let's see. The crafted in the 10th oldest distillery in Kentucky, DSP-KY-10, Owensboro, Kentucky.
Okay. I know where it was made at.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Distilled and bottled by Owensboro Distilling Company, Owensboro, Kentucky. Enjoy and drink responsibly. We always drink responsibly here.
You know what else they make here? Fireball.
Oh, okay. Aged a minimum of 2 years in new charred white oak. So, all right. So let's see. Let's gonna crack this open here. It's got this nice little packaging. If I can open it.
I hate that plastic.
I know. It's got like the little, edges. Like here, just rip this here. Okay, there we go. See right there.
Yeah.
See, it's got that there. It's got its own little sticker label. All right, there we go.
Is that cork or twist off?
This is it's got a cork in it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's hey,
there you go.
Beautiful sound.
Okay. Doesn't smell bad. Smells all right. So let's we'll do like the last time here. We'll do it straight up. First, it's a little. The bottle was sitting in the garage for a couple hours, so it's a little cool from that, but not too cold. So I'm gonna pour a little taste in my fine plastic solo cup here. Only the best. So, all right. Cheers. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
not
okay.
bad. I mean, I'm no bourbon expert.
Sure.
So,
but
to me,
you didn't shiver.
No. I was surprised. Wasn't like
I smell poop face.
Yeah, exactly. It was like I smelled it like okay, doesn't smell bad. just the right amount of burn
Yeah.
to wake you up a little bit. But no, not bad
Awesome.
at all for
I'll go out and look for that tomorrow. I actually
yeah.
have to go to Owensboro tomorrow.
You gotta say, hey, where can I find this?
Yeah.
Where is this stuff here?
I'll take pictures of the distillery when I drive by it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, no, definitely drinkable. And I brought along a little few little ice cubes to add along there to, you know,
Let it do its
switch
thing.
it up. Yeah, let it do its thing there. Pour a little bit
Yeah.
more
Oh,
on there. That's what happens. This is what happens when Bourbon Bob shows up. You know, things are gonna get wild.
they might.
You never know. Never know. See,
There
there you
you
go.
go.
Put that. Yeah.
Well, I'm loving this beer. It's almost the same color as that bourbon.
Yes, yes. I was gonna say it looks pretty close. Yeah, a little bit, just a tad bit darker, but not bad. But what I also did pick up. So I was going through search around. So before my first trip, before going back for this one, I was just kind of browsing through, picking up some little shooters, and picked up here some of the classics. The
Yeah.
yeah, little the Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, and then a few of the new little flavored whiskeys of the cookie dough and the one of the blind squirrel. No, that's the Jack Daniels. Where's the other one? Somewhere buried in this bag of the bag of tricks over
Bag,
here.
the
Yeah,
bag of good.
I was gonna say the blind squirrel peanut butter whiskey, which I'm trying to think. I haven't had. I know I had the screwball peanut butter whiskey before, and I think I might have had this. I think I might have had this at my friend's house at one point too. Uh, Gather friends and be nutty.
All
So,
right.
so that was my first pickups before going back for this guy. But
Gotcha.
oh yeah, see, no, definitely, yeah. For somebody who's never been a big bourbon whiskey drinker, I've started to go a little more down
Yeah.
that path
And
recently. It's a different, like you say, it's a different type of drink than the beers all the time,
right.
and different buzz, and you just kind of just sip on it to just relax a bit.
I'll go all summer long without really any bourbon at all. As soon as the weather starts changing and getting cooler, and I get the craving, and I start getting the bottles, and I just, you're not drinking bourbon to get drunk. That's one thing.
Right, right,
It's
right.
just one of the benefits of it. 'Cause
It's a pleasant side effect
yes,
of it.
and all the other things that it offers you, as far as the taste and the all the different flavors you get out of it, it's what makes bourbon so special to me. And
Yeah,
all the different bourbons, you get something a little different, and some is harsh, some is
yeah.
smooth, some is
And the things, there's so much out there to look at. Like when I was there today before picking up this one, and I saw I forget what was the one I forget which one you brought up the last time with the I saw it because Jay had brought up the old granddad,
yeah.
and I saw that
And then he
on
was
the
talking
shelf.
about what I liked as budget bourbon.
Right, right,
And I said Kentucky Gentleman's my go-to for budget bourbon.
right, right.
And but I was drinking oh, shit, I can't remember. I drank too much, it wiped my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the bottle out
I
there.
forget. Yeah, it was whatever you. I saw it there, and I was going through it, and we're always looking for the best bang for the buck here,
Yeah.
as everybody knows. And I'm going through, and I see this one here, and I'm looking at 92 proof, Okay, 750 milliliters. Looking at the price of that, then looking at the other ones. Okay, that one's only 80 something proof, and it's a little bit more. The bottle's a little bit bigger. So
Yes.
you're trying to weigh your options with it to see, okay, which one do I want here? It's
I thought I spent a lot of time in the beer aisle looking at the beers I want to choose to buy and drink, and I could stand there 20, 30 minutes. But I find myself in the bourbon aisle for a whole lot longer than that, because now I'm reading labels and looking up reviews on my phone
right,
on ones I haven't tried yet. Is it worth it?
right,
I'm
yeah,
willing to spend $50 on a bottle, and I've gone way higher than that because the interest in being intrigued by what I've read, and you know, I think the highest I've spent on a bottle of bourbon was about 150,
okay.
and I don't think I got my money's worth out of that one.
That's the trade off with it. That's why
Yeah,
you're going through, and I know Crude's a big Booker's uh
yeah,
bourbon fan, and I think 99 for a bottle, and it's in that nice fancy little case.
yeah,
It comes in, and like he swears by it. That's like his go to for it. But that's another one where you're like, oh, do I want to spend that money, or I could spend $25 on something like this,
yeah.
which isn't like I said. I'm no bourbon. I'm not a bourbon connoisseur.
Right.
The bottom shelf bum wine, you can hit me with that any day of the week. So I don't know. To me, I'm like, okay, this isn't doesn't smell bad, doesn't taste bad. It has a just enough burn to wake you up, so you know that you can drink a bunch of it.
And it warms you up a little bit.
Exactly. You said it's perfect for the cooler months before we hit the springtime and summertime. So right now in February, perfect. 32 degrees outside. Pour some of this out there. You're good
I
to
tell you,
go.
it caught me off guard with a post you put up the other day. Um, Battle of the Booze.
That's what I was saying. You read my mind. You
I
must
mean,
have done.
you talking about the weather and getting ready. The season. The season's almost
We
upon.
are. I was going to say we are just about a month away from the
Yeah.
2024 BumWineBob.com Battle of the Booze tournament, and I've been thinking about some things. This year's tournament might be bigger and badder than years past. We've always had, for the last 7 years, we've had 64 beverages fight it out. Now, what if we took that number and we doubled it?
Oh my goodness.
So this I'm working on. This is not
Yeah.
official. It's not official, but I had the idea the other day. I'm like, because it's so tough to pick
Yes.
the beverages, and especially when you have something like Four Loco that has 14
Mm.
different
Yeah.
varieties.
Yeah. They could cover a bracket and a half by themselves.
Exactly. Which makes it, what doesn't make it, and you have stuff like a Steel Reserve here, an Island Punch, and their flavored drinks. Well, how come? Do they make it in? Do they not make it in?
Yeah.
It's tough to
And
see.
the struggle here is going to be we. You've always broke it up bracket by malt beverage, beer, malt liquor, and bum wine.
Hmm.
The malt beverage bracket it would be blown out of control
Yeah.
because the amount of malt beverages have been coming out, and we're losing malt liquors systematically. And then we've got our beer bracket and the wine and the bum wine bracket, which hasn't been getting added to as much. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know
Those don't change. Yeah.
if we merge a little, or but Yeah, I see where you're going with that. You know, that'd be incredible to double that up.
Yeah, because there's so many more beers. There's malt beverages. There's other malt liquors. What if we add to it, do something different? Maybe not to the number I said of the 128, but something a little bit more.
Yeah.
Switch it up with multiple brackets. Have winners going at it. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
So something to keep the people waiting on to see when the time comes, because we're just about a month or so away from bracket season, March Madness. That's the time when we kick all this off, and pretty much the unofficial spring kickoff at the same time. So people look forward to it every year
I
to
can't believe
see.
it's already upon us.
I
I mean,
mean,
it's
I
like
know, I
just
know.
we just had it.
I know.
God,
It seems like the other day. It just seems
yeah,
like it was just yesterday that we
unreal.
were going through. So you can stay tuned over at and catch up on the previous year's brackets winners over at battleofthebooze.net, where we have the full lineup there. Last year's champion, the Old English 800, battling with the Four Loco USA in the finals, which was a big close matchup with that one there. And I'll have to go back and listen to that podcast we did,
Yeah,
because I think you did some matchups to look forward to for this year. At least that's what I wrote in the notes. Was I said the big matchups to look for in 2024. So you must have been out there spreading some predictions for this year's bracket. So
yep.
have to go back and listen, see how true and how right on point you were with it.
I mean, I am the prophet.
hmm
You're the bishop, and I'm
Yeah.
the prophet.
Yeah. Hey, whatever works, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-proclaimed prophet of the
Hey,
bottom shelf.
if you build it, they will come, right? That's what they.
If you
That's what,
brew it, I'll drink
yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah. As you know here, the standards aren't that high for
No.
uh what we
If you
what we
keep them
drink.
low, you'll never be disappointed.
That's true. See, and then when you splurge for a $25 bottle of bourbon,
Yeah.
then you're good, So so I think I'll crack open another just to go with it here. Another
There you
Keystone
go.
Light, which I said was targeted marketing when I picked these up, was that the ads for these were in my Instagram feed. And then I said, "Oh, well, now I got to go out and buy
Yeah,
some."
I get it. Yeah. A lot of people, if they don't know, in order for something to be in the Battle of the Booze, it has to be featured either on the podcast or on the website. You can explain it better than I can, but
Yeah, no, that's it. That's pretty much, you got it right there. Yeah, it has to be something that we've drank on the podcast, I featured on the website. It has to be something that I've drank in my lifetime.
yeah,
I mean, there's some stuff that would be in there that might not be out there anymore, like a lot of the bum wines, and as we were just talking about Red Dog, that that,
yeah,
that could make its way in, because
sure.
it's been tough when you have the limited space in these brackets for some of the older stuff that either is hard to find or discontinued, but you still want to give it that push. I mean, what if Red Dog won the tournament? Maybe that would
On
be the push to.
Yeah, you get enough people out there that do the right voting, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, then maybe next thing you know, it's back in the shelves. We're,
I
we're
mean,
gonna
who was
brew it
that?
again, guys.
Which one was the Cinderella last year that was really coming on strong?
Oh,
Uh,
I know there was one. Yeah, I
it,
know what you're saying. I'd have to go back and.
it was It was an odd one. Yeah, we'll just go back
And look, we'll go back and
look.
look because there will be. Don't worry, there will be. But before the time comes for the bracket to be revealed, we will do our annual preview, Battle of the Booze preview podcast, where we take a look at the full bracket, we break it down, give our predictions for who we think could take it, and who knows, maybe we'll have some special guests join in, maybe some special guests, the analysts, some other bottom shelf experts that we know, maybe to tune in and join us for that podcast when it comes down the line. So stay tuned. A
Yeah.
lot of stuff in the works as always. Like I said, we're always looking for new things, new features out there. So people listening, if you have an idea, let us know. We're always welcome to give it a shot and see what happens.
One of the things I've been on the search for, and this was a heads up from one of my sons, garage beers is a fairly new beer. I've been seeing it on Instagram a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And he scored some last weekend. And I asked him, I just texted him, I said, is it any good? And the only response I got was legit. I was like, come on, give me something else.
Well, I forget. I mean, what is the price on those? I guess that's really the main
Correct
issue with it, because I think I've seen the ads, I've seen it, and it's like garage beers. It's like, oh, it's just beer.
Yeah,
and it's like, and that's fine with.
Yeah,
we're all in on that. We don't need any fancy craft beer, IPA, blah blah blah, whatever you want to talk about. If it
$15
tastes,
for 4 beers. Yeah.
yeah. If it's cheap and tastes like beer, we're all in on it. So let me see. Let me take a look really quick. Let's see. Garage beer. Let's see. Small batch, light beer that tastes like beer. Okay, that's what we like.
Yeah.
Or you have legal drinking age. Yes. Okay. Fine garage beer near you. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for the price of said garage beer. Okay, 6-pack, 16-ounce cans. Come on. Okay, this says here 15-pack, $16.99. That's not bad.
No.
Let's see. Trying to get the official garage beer 6-pack, 16-ounce cans, $8.99.
All right.
That's not bad. 6-pack of 16-ounce cans.
Yeah.
$8.99. That's not bad. It's not. It's what I would kind of expect for a. You can't price it lower as like a PBR 6-pack of 16-ounce cans for like $6.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to do it a little bit more. But if that's where the price is, and that's what they're selling, and they're 4%, so it's light, refreshing, made with highest quality ingredients. That's it. Keep it light. Cheers. 95 calories, 3 grams of carbs, and 4% ABV. So yeah, just a light beer.
Sounds like a great beer you can sit in and just drink them all day long on a Saturday.
Yeah, and that's really what we're looking for. With garage beer 15-pack, $16.99. Because I'm trying to think, did I see it in person before? I don't know. I could have sworn I thought I might have seen it. Let me see. Let me try the beer finder here. Okay, nothing within 10 miles. Maybe not. 15 miles. Okay, so within 15 miles, there's a place that has it. So so let's see. But for that price, that's not bad for a quote unquote. I don't know if they're technically a craft beer, but it's better than a 4-pack of 16-ounce cans for like $14.
You're right.
That you usually get. So,
and that's kind of what I'm on the search for right now. It's kind of been my hunt. That's how I got this Victoria today. I was checking all the spots for the garage beer because that's what I wanted to bring on tonight. And everything had the typical. And then I spotted that bottle there in the bottom. It was actually on the bottom shelf in the cooler. So I grabbed 2 of those, and here we are.
And how much were those?
All right, I got that, 2 of those, and 2 talls of Steel Reserve. I think I spent just right at $10. I paid with $10 bill. Got
Oh,
change
okay.
back.
Okay. No, that's good. Yeah, because usually the Steel Reserve, at least by me, the tall boys of them are at most like $2.
Yeah.
That's 4.
So let's
Then
just say they were
3.
probably
Yeah. Yeah.
$2.40 probably a piece on the
Yeah.
quart.
That's good. No, that's a
Yeah.
good it's a good price. 'Cause I know a lot of places like we were going on, I think last year, remember the Modelo,
Yeah.
the big ones of that, and the Corona, the
The film.
familiar
Yeah.
familiar, whatever however you want to say it,
Familiar.
whatever the
Those are so good,
that
aren't they?
yeah, which was good because you had the one that I went out and I grabbed one, but they
Yeah.
were a little, on the I think they were like three,
Yeah, they were
like
proud of those.
350 or
That's
so
because the
for
golden
like
tinfoil at the top.
yeah yeah.
You pay extra
We're
for that.
paying extra. It's got gold on it.
Yeah.
This is just colored. It just it's foil. That's gold.
Yeah, you peel it off real smooth and put it on your teeth.
Yeah. Look at my grill. Look at this. This
My
is just,
grill, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's I don't know. We'll see.
But
We'll
yeah.
see. We'll see what's coming up next. Yeah, the garage beers would definitely be one to check
Okay.
out and find. If we get that, we'll do that. And the Battle of the Booze coming soon. Coming soon to a theater near you.
Yes.
Soon enough. We're gonna get working on those brackets. See what we can come up with out there. Because next thing you know, it's gonna be March Madness season. Ooh, there we go. That
Oh,
Efren, that's for you, buddy. See,
yeah. I should have. I had a good burp going. I kind of held it in, and it guys gave me half-ass hiccup. So,
yeah,
sorry, I should have just let it go.
yeah. You know, you're the one that originated it
I know it. I
here.
don't know what I
So
was thinking.
that's what happens. You start drinking, you never know what's going to
Right.
happen next.
It's awesome. Awesome just to, sit here and just talk about cheap booze
That's it. The best
and
of the worst in cheap booze right here.
and when we ask you guys to, put it in the comments, I mean, we really mean it. We want some suggestions. We want some thoughts. Give us something to talk about instead of us just sitting here bumping our gums about.
Yeah, see, but people love the old stuff, and that's the thing. Like I'm as we're recording this now, I just posted the picture on Instagram of the Red Dog and bringing up that stuff, and that brings the people in. People love the old school. That and we talk about it all the time. I'm like the old school. You post a bottle of Thunderbird, and people love that Red Dog.
They get excited.
Yeah, it's like if we could find a way, if we could bring it back, for one day to bring it here. We're doing it here on the podcast. We're gonna do it live. We're gonna bring back all that stuff and see.
If
But
you want a perfect example of people getting excited talking about nostalgia, go back and listen to when you did your podcast at the Golf Scramble.
yeah,
Just talk to random people and they ask you what you were doing. As soon as you start telling them, they get all excited because it took them right back to the day they had it and how bad they felt.
I know. What was that? Oh, Thunderbird. Oh, yeah, I know that stuff.
Right.
Yeah, what's that stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah, Mad
Andy
Dog
2020.
2020. Yeah, we got that. Wild Irish Rose. See, people know it. People know it. They won't admit it all the time, but they know it.
What's really funny is, my dad's been staying with me lately, and he opens the fridge up, and there's a bottle of Wild Irish Rose sitting there. He's like, "Oh, I haven't had that for years." It was just funny to hear him say that.
It brings it back.
Yeah.
People love it. People love the old stuff. So tell them to come on down, join the fun, join us here on the podcast. We do it. We do it. We're getting back on track every week. We'll be out there with a new episode for you guys. We have some special guests coming on as well. As we said last time we talked to Jay and Kyle of the Dead Rock Stars book.
Oh, that was so good.
We did that. Well, depending on when this falls, and if we did the other show, we would have had a live 10th bumwinebob.com 10th birthday celebration podcast, and then we have some more guests lined up down the line. So if you out there, you find us, you listen to it, you want to be a part of the show, hit us up. All you got to do is just bring along whatever pick your poison. If it's beers, bourbon, bum wine.
I'll have this for next time, I guess.
See, you got that. You want that? You got the you want some tiki still reserve? I mean, you
get out on the road,
you
start
name it.
looking for this old stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Check your bottom shelves, guys.
Yeah, get out there. Get searching. You got to get dirty. You want that good stuff, you got to get down there. You got to get on the floor. You got to get dirty. Get on that bottom shelf of the store where they have the the dust. Like I say, here's that one there, right there. Look at that carpet down there. That dirty ass carpet that's been there for 30 years. Never been cleaned once.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's what they make showers for.
Yeah, exactly. Look at the dust on those things. I mean,
yeah.
Even the Manischewitz there has a ton of dust.
Oh my gosh, there's no kidding that stuff.
Yeah, that stuff there. So
I think I'm gonna buy some sometime and just sit back.
I thought about it. I think somebody in one of the podcasts somewhere, I think somebody brought it up and they were like, "Oh, it's not that bad." I'm like, well, I've never had it before.
Well, that sounds like we have some content.
Hey,
I mean, it's easy to find.
One.
That shit's fucking everywhere.
I was gonna say that. I said that's readily available. That's not difficult.
Little bitty bottles to 55-gallon drum.
Yeah, you want the big jug? Say, hey, all right, here we go. We got this here. Just put a straw in it.
This is kosher.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
On that note,
yes, sir.
That will do it for us on this episode of with Bobcat. So be sure to check us out. Follow the original Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Over here, not that cheap imitation you see, and maybe that Roadhouse that will soon be in book form if the guys from the Dead Rockstars book decide to add you in there as a character.
Yeah.
In the next novel. So you never know. So stay tuned for that one. Like, subscribe, rate, review, smash that subscribe button on YouTube.
Every time.
Follow at bumwinebob on all the social media. Check out bumwinebob.com. And until next time, cheers.
Cheers.